We're out on the Bass Buggy today for kind of a special video. The good folks over at Plusinno, they sent me this Wacky Rig pack. They contacted me and asked me if I would do a video on it for them, try it out, and see what I thought. So I said, sure, why not? I just received this in the mail. I haven't done anything with it. So let's open it up and take a look at what we have. And you can see it comes with some 4-inch stick baits in several different colors. This one here, this is an Alabama craw color, and those of you who watch my channel regularly will know that this is a very productive color for my area. We've got some hooks, we've got some nail weights, and it looks like we've got some O-rings, so we can do various presentations. We can do wacky rigs, or we can do Mako rigs. And then we have this is the ring tool. This is what we're going to use to put the actual rings on the worms whenever we go to use them. I have to be honest, this carrying case is a lot more stout than I thought it would be. It's big enough that it has everything in it that I need, but it's also small enough I could put it inside of a backpack or another container if I have to, even my tackle box. So far, I'm very pleased by this, and I'm also very curious about it. So we're going to take this out on the water, and we're going to fish a few things, wacky rig, Mako rigs, and see what kind of fish we can get. I bet here in the hot late summer months, with this smaller presentation, I have a feeling that this will actually do very well. So let's go ahead and take this out on the water. I'll try it out, and I'm going to give you my honest evaluation of it. All right, we've got this Plusinno, and I'm going to fish a wacky rig. So let's go ahead. It comes with wacky rig worms. It's got some nail weights and some extra O-rings in there. But I'm going to go with, we've got some stained water today. So I'm going to fish with this dude. Just want to try it. See if we can get a little bit more visibility with it. A little bit standing out. And you just you put your worm in here like this, and you just roll it on out. And there you go. Get your O-ring on there. And I always like to measure mine in the middle, so I like a really good balanced. I like a really good balanced wacky rig. And let's go ahead and get this wacky rig tied on, and we'll start fishing it. All right, we've got our wacky rig tied on, and we're going to go ahead and I guess we're going to go backwards a little bit. Go backwards a little bit. Little beaver dam right there. I wonder if there's anything in front of the beaver dam. Let's go ahead and give it a try. And I can see it sinking from here. Kind of hop it up just a little bit. It's got great action on it. Let me put my stuff away. It's got really great action on it. Oops, there we go, I'm on. Wow, look at that. And look at that. On that wacky rig worm. Wow, that was the very first cast. Hot dog. Hot dog. Look at that. He went right for it. He went right for it. He's a little bitty guy, but he went for that Plusinno Wacky Rig worm. You know? I mean, that's got to tell you something. And of course, the worm knocked out of the way. And I mean, he's a little bitty dude. He's just a 1/4 pounder. But this is a largemouth. See how high that dorsal fin goes up? Oh yeah, that's definitely a largemouth. You can see how far back behind his eye. Oh, never mind. That's a spot. That's a hybrid. His tongue is really rough, and his mouth does not go back behind his eye too far. See how that is? How his eyeball and his jawline of his mouth are even? That's a spot. But his dorsal fin going really high, and that coloration's a largemouth. So he's a hybrid. Anyway, thanks for playing, little buddy. I appreciate that. I appreciate you. Nice little catch right there. Let me see if we can't straighten up our lure. But he went after it. Come on. Try and get it back through the hole. There we go. All right. See if we can't do that again, right? I mean, he's a little bitty dude, but it was still fun. We're going to fish around a little bit this area here. Try to get a little bit of wacky action here. Try and fish some of these wood piles here. I threw some grass. I didn't mean to do that. And that is, ladies and gentlemen, that is the Plusinno. Here, let me get this off of here. I mean, one more. You can see how it does. That bright chartreuse worm is a great little kicker. See how nice that skips? It's a good thing you can do with a Wacky Rig worm is you can, especially a small one like this, you can just skip it right in there, right where you want to go. See, nice and easy. You don't have to put a whole lot of pressure behind it, but you can definitely put your bait where other guys can't. It's just nice and easy. Skipping it around debris, skipping it around docks, skipping it around stumps and laydowns. You don't have to throw it with a million tons of force. You just nice and easy skip, right? That's all you got to do is just nice and easy, right behind it, and boop. Fishing with this little Plusinno Wacky Rig. You can get this from Plusinno.com. I mean, it's just a nice little Wacky Rig kit. It comes with 4-inch stick baits. I'm sitting right on top of a piece of structure right here. All right, you see that little gap right in that laurel bush right there? Now, the good thing about a Wacky Rig, I mean, that's the good thing about it. Just, I can get right behind that sucker and I can just skip it on in there. And I can put that bait right where I want to. I can get my bait in places and back deep under brush, and just right in there. And I can work places, you know, that other guys aren't working because they can't skip their bait. So that's something I highly suggest you learn how to do, is be able to skip a bait. And a Wacky Rig, that's how you start. You know, a Wacky Rig is the easiest thing in the universe to skip, right? I want to get my bait back in there. So, what do I think about the Plusinno Wacky Rig kit? Well, actually, I kind of like it. The case is a lot more durable than I thought it was going to be. There's a good selection of worms in here. It's enough to get you started. You can actually spend all day with just this kit, and you have several options of Wacky Rig, NACO rig, even Texas rigging. This has come with some real little bitty EWG hooks, which I thought were kind of neat. You've got the O-rings. You've got the tool for putting the O-rings on. You saw that the baits looked great in the water. They worked well. We were able to catch fish. And it works just as well as any other type of Wacky Rig that I've used. It skips magnificently. And that's the main thing, is with this tool, you're able to skip back under brush and catch the fish that other guys aren't. And if skipping a bait is something that you're just now learning how to do, well, this little kit for like 20 bucks, a little over $20, I think is how much it was. This little thing right here is a great, inexpensive way to get you started. It's got everything you need, and it puts you on the right path to skipping that bait. And a Wacky Rig bait is one of the most popular and effective finesse presentations around. It just works. We were able to catch fish on it. So I gotta say that I'm really, really pleased with this little Plusinno kit. If you're interested in looking for something along those lines, I suggest you get it. I cannot recommend it enough. Like I said, I don't know what I was expecting when I got it, but I was thoroughly impressed. It was way better than I thought it was. So it was extremely effective, and I highly recommend it. I certainly do endorse it.